One of the new criminal syndicates we know will be appearing in Star Wars Outlaws is called the Ashiga Clan. They're located on the planet Kijimi, which we first saw in The Rise of Skywalker. And that little detail surprised me a bit, because I assumed it would be the Spice Runners of Kijimi in charge of Kijimi. They've been seen as the primary criminal organization on that world since Episode 9, and have also appeared in a handful of books and comics. Well, it just so happens a recent comic may be hinting towards what's going on with Kijimi and its power structure at the time of Star Wars Outlaws. The comic in question is the Rebellion issue of the Return of the Jedi collection that's been coming out to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the film. It was written by Alex Segura, who also wrote Poe Dameron and Freefall, a book that heavily featured Kijimi, the Spice Runners, Zori Bliss, and her mother Zeva, who also served as the leader of the Spice Runners. Before Zeva, the leader was Zara Bliss, who I assume was Zori's grandmother. Well, in the comic, Segura brings the Spice Runners into the story shortly before the Battle of Endor, and we learn that Zara had recently died, passing leadership on to Zeva. The death of Spice Runner leadership during that exact same time period as Star Wars Outlaws gives me pause. Maybe Zara's passing has given the Ashiga Clan the opportunity to grab hold of some new territory on Kijimi. Maybe they're even more aggressive than that. I could see them being outright responsible for Zara's death. They could have assassinated her. One of the hallmarks of the time between episodes 5 and 6 is that the criminal underworld is in absolute chaos. The Empire is so focused on the rebellion that they're kinda letting the syndicates do whatever they want, and then Kira re-emerged as the head of Crimson Dawn and orchestrated a war between all the syndicates as they fought to secure new contracts with the Empire. In the midst of all this fighting, the Ashiga Clan may have decided it was time to rise in prominence. They are not one of the 5 major syndicates of the galaxy mentioned in Solo: A Star Wars Story. Neither are the Spice Runners, but if they were able to become the main criminal power on the planet, that would certainly help their status. I like all this reasoning, but I want to make it clear I am in full-on tinfoil hat mode. This is probably just fortunate timing that this comic just came out right as we were learning our first details about the Ashiga Clan. Alex Segura may have just been writing about the Spice Runners because he has a connection with them, establishing a lot of their lore in his book. But still, it does make some sense that they would be yet another syndicate suffering from the underworld chaos thanks to Kira and Crimson Dawn. And I like the idea of the Ashiga Clan being some up-and-coming syndicate in the game. But that's all I've got for now. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to keep up with all our Outlaws coverage, follow us on TikTok and Threads and stuff, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.